What if Stoic wisdom could teach you how to turn the pain of rejection into empowering strength? A tantalizing question, isn't it? Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, teaches us that we have the power to shape our perceptions and responses to life's inevitable challenges. Rejection is a universally experienced pain and is one such challenge, but what if we could transform that pain into something potent, something empowering? Well, that's exactly what Stoic wisdom can offer. This philosophy, rooted in ancient Greece and Rome, champions the idea that we cannot control external events, but we have absolute power over our internal reactions. Stoicism encourages us to view rejection not as a setback, but as an opportunity for growth and a catalyst for strength. Imagine a potter at the wheel. The clay, initially shapeless and formless, undergoes pressure, rejection from its original state, to transform into a beautiful, functional piece of pottery. Similarly, rejection can mold us, shape us, and ultimately strengthen us. Stoic wisdom, like the potter's hands, can guide us through this transformation. It helps us reshape our perceptions of rejection, from a source of pain to a source of power. Now we'll explore 10 ways rejection can transform into strength when the principles of Stoicism are in place. Each of the 10 aspects forms a piece of the puzzle, a step in the journey of transforming rejection into strength. And just like the potter's clay, we too can emerge from the wheel of rejection stronger, more beautiful, and more functional. However, this transformation isn't automatic. It requires awareness, willingness, and practice. It requires us to consciously apply the principles of Stoicism to our encounters with rejection. It requires us to reshape our thoughts, our responses, and ultimately our lives. Together, we will uncover these timeless teachings that can elevate your life to new heights. As we look into each aspect, remember, the power to transform rejection into strength lies within you, waiting to be harnessed. So let's begin this transformative journey. The first way rejection transforms into strength is by strengthening character. Now, let's look deep into this fascinating concept. Imagine the process of refining gold. It's the intense heat of the furnace that purifies the gold, ridding it of impurities and making it shine brighter. Similarly, it's the heat of rejection that purifies our character, molding us into stronger, more resilient individuals. Stoic philosophers have long championed this idea. Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, once said, "The obstacle is the way." He suggested that it's through confronting and overcoming obstacles such as rejection that we grow and strengthen our character. Rejection, while initially painful, pushes us out of our comfort zones. It forces us to reassess our values, question our actions, and ultimately improve ourselves. It's like a mirror, reflecting back at us areas of our lives that need enhancement. And with each rejection, we become more resilient, more determined, and yes, stronger in character. This is not a process that happens overnight. It's a journey, often a difficult one. But remember, as the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, no great thing is created suddenly. It's through persistent effort and facing rejection head-on that we build a character of steel. So the next time you face rejection, remember that it's an opportunity for growth, an invitation to strengthen your character. In the words of Seneca, difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. The second transformative power of rejection lies in self-reflection. It's like holding up a mirror to ourselves, illuminating areas that need refinement or growth. When we face rejection, it nudges us to take a step back and re-evaluate. Consider the story of a brilliant scientist who was overlooked for a prestigious award. Rather than stewing in resentment, he used this moment of rejection to reflect on his work. He asked himself, what could I have done differently? What can I learn from this? This process of introspection led him to discover a new approach to his research, propelling him to greater heights in his career. His story is a testament to how rejection can serve as a catalyst for self-improvement. So, when we encounter rejection, rather than viewing it as a setback, we can choose to see it as an opportunity for self-discovery and growth. Rejection, thus, becomes a mirror reflecting our areas of growth. The third way rejection strengthens us is by fostering resilience. Resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity, is a core tenet of Stoic wisdom. Stoics believe that life is a constant ebb and flow of experiences, some positive, some negative. Rejection in this context isn't a setback, but a test of our mettle, our ability to remain unwavering in the face of adversity. Consider the Stoic teachings of the philosopher Epictetus, who said, "Difficulties are things that show a person what they are." This wisdom encourages us to embrace rejection, not as a failure, but as an opportunity to reveal our true strength and resilience. Let's take this to heart and see each rejection as a stepping stone, a challenge to overcome, a chance to grow stronger and more resilient. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." The fourth transformative power of rejection is the promotion of humility. Rejection, though painful, can indeed be a humble pie that we all need to taste in our journey through life. Stoic philosophy nudges us to embrace this humility, reminding us that we are but a small part of the grand tapestry of existence. Take a moment to think about the cosmos, the infinite expanse of the universe. Our trials, our tribulations, and yes, even our rejections are but a speck in this vast cosmos. This perspective, this cosmic viewpoint, keeps us grounded and humble. It reminds us that we are not the center of the universe, but merely a part of it. Stoic wisdom teaches us that in the grand scheme of things, rejection is not a catastrophe, but a lesson. It's a chance for growth, a stepping stone towards becoming a better version of ourselves. In the face of rejection, we learn to remain humble, as Epictetus taught us. We are not disturbed by things, but by the views we take of them. The fifth way rejection becomes strength is by enhancing problem-solving skills. There's a fascinating concept in the Stoic philosophy that proposes this. When faced with rejection, instead of viewing it as an insurmountable barrier, we should see it as an opportunity to flex our problem-solving muscles. It's a call to action, a stimulus for our minds to devise innovative solutions. The ancient Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." We can apply this wisdom to the ordeal of rejection. In the face of rejection, we are thrust into the unfamiliar, the uncomfortable, the uncertain. But it is precisely this discomfort that propels us to think outside the box, to find new paths, to innovate. Rejection, in this sense, is a powerful motivator that pushes us to attain a higher level of problem-solving acumen, to polish our gem of creativity. We may not have control over the rejection we face, but we do have control over how we respond to it. And if we respond with resourcefulness and creativity, we can transform the sting of rejection into the fuel for problem-solving. Marcus Aurelius, another prominent Stoic philosopher, once said, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth." And so, with each rejection, we are given a chance to improve our problem-solving skills, to transform the impediment into a stepping stone. Rejection, thus, becomes a catalyst for creativity and problem-solving. The sixth transformative power of rejection is the enhancement of empathy. The sting of rejection can be a potent catalyst, allowing us to better understand the pain of others. Stoic philosophers such as Marcus Aurelius believed in the interconnectedness of all beings and the importance of empathy. He famously said, "What injures the hive injures the bee." In the face of rejection, we are given a unique opportunity to perceive the world from a different perspective, fostering a deeper sense of empathy. This newfound understanding can serve as a bridge, connecting us to others in a more meaningful and compassionate way. Just as a sculptor chisels away at a block of marble to reveal its true form, the experience of rejection can refine our empathy, allowing us to resonate with others on a deeper, more meaningful level. This is the beauty of rejection. It can lead to a richer, more empathetic life. Through rejection, we learn to walk in the shoes of others. The seventh way rejection strengthens us is by promoting adaptability. Picture this: you're a tree, weathering the fierce winds of a storm. What do? You bend, you sway, you adapt. So too, rejection forces us to adjust and change our approach, to become the tree in the storm. Stoic philosophers like Seneca and Epictetus often spoke about the importance of adapting to life's challenges. Seneca once said, "Rejection is not an end, but a redirection, an opportunity for greater growth." This is the essence of adaptability, the ability to adjust to different conditions, to learn and grow from our experiences. When we face rejection, we are presented with an opportunity to reevaluate our strategies, to tweak our methods, and to come back stronger. Rejection can be a catalyst for change, pushing us to adapt and overcome. It's not the end of the road, but a detour, a chance to explore new paths. Rejection teaches us the art of adaptation. The 10th transformative power of rejection is the encouragement of authenticity. In the grand tapestry of life, rejection can often feel like a misplaced thread, marring the overall design. But Stoic wisdom offers a different perspective. It tells us that every thread, no matter how seemingly out of place, contributes to the overall pattern. In essence, it encourages us to be authentic, to be ourselves no matter the circumstances. When we face rejection, it's easy to question our worth, to feel like we need to change who we are to fit in. But Stoicism teaches us that this is the exact opposite of what we should do. Instead, we should see rejection as an opportunity to reflect on our values and remain steadfast in our authenticity. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "Know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." This wisdom encourages us to embrace our unique selves, our individual threads in the tapestry of life. It's not about changing who we are to avoid rejection. Rather, it's about understanding and celebrating our uniqueness, our authenticity. Rejection then becomes not a negative experience, but a catalyst for self-discovery and self-acceptance. It's a stepping stone on the path to becoming the best, most authentic version of ourselves. Because at the end of the day, it's not about fitting into someone else's design. It's about creating our own, authentically and unapologetically. In the face of rejection, we learn to remain authentic. As Epictetus said, if someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation. As we move on, I applaud your quest for wisdom and self-discovery on this journey. We've explored the transformative power of Stoic wisdom, a timeless treasure of ancient knowledge that can turn the sting of rejection into empowering strength. We've looked into the ways this philosophy fosters character development. Remember, the Stoics believed that our character is the only thing we truly own. In the face of rejection, our character is not diminished, but rather it is strengthened. We've discussed how rejection encourages self-reflection. As the great Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane." Rejection pushes us to examine our actions, our choices and our beliefs, guiding us away from the crowd and towards authenticity. We've uncovered the resilience that rejection fosters. Like a tree bending but not breaking in the storm, resilience allows us to weather life's challenges with grace and composure. We've seen how rejection promotes humility, a quality dear to the Stoics. As Epictetus put it, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. In the face of rejection, humility allows us to react with understanding rather than anger. We've highlighted how rejection enhances problem-solving skills, pushing us to find innovative solutions and creative paths forward. And we've learned how it enhances empathy, fostering a deeper understanding and compassion towards others' struggles. We've discovered how rejection promotes adaptability, a trait highly valued in Stoic philosophy. As Epictetus wisely said, when someone is properly grounded in life, they shouldn't have to look outside themselves for approval. And we've looked at how rejection encourages authenticity, guiding us towards a life true to ourselves, not the life others expect of us. Now it's your turn. What is one way you can apply Stoic wisdom to transform rejection into strength? Comment below. This is just the beginning of your journey into the timeless wisdom of the Stoics. Don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom from Voices of the Ages. Until our next encounter, stay curious, stay wise, and I'll see you in the next video for more enlightenment.